Good afternoon, this is Captain Tinsley with SaltyAbandon. I wanted to give a little update. So, when I checked the oil, or I didn't even check the oil, I checked the engine room after, like the next day after I posted that last video, and there was a lot of oil in the bottom of the engine room, and this is just reoccurring. So, and my alternator's not charging still. So when I rolled up in here, my batteries were like 60%, and that really shouldn't be, because I had to motor the whole way. And I've got a lot of stuff. Some of you know, if you've been following SaltyAbandon for a while, I've got a lot of stuff, and that shouldn't be happening. I paid a lot of money for solar panels and lithium batteries and 2,000 watt inverter and just all kinds of stuff that I shouldn't have power problems. And I upgraded my alternator 2 years ago, and it doesn't seem to be charging at all. So, and I don't know very much about it. I just know how it's supposed to react. I know how the results. That's all I know. So that and the oil, I called Billy from back home in Orange Beach. He's my guy. Everybody's got a my guy, right? And he offered, and he's coming right now. I mean, he just landed in Key West, and he's doing it like a side job, so it's not going to be $1 million labor bill. I paid for his flight, his room here at the marina, and of course the Uber, and then he's just charging me a minimal fee, not even like hourly, just a one-time fee. And it's a really good deal. I don't want to say what it is because everybody might start calling him, but it's really good. Now this company he works for, I've paid them a lot of money. It adds up, but and Billy's just so good. He'll probably be watching this video, and Billy from 30 Degrees North, he's worth it. Whatever money I gotta pay. Of course, I don't want to say that out loud because I'm not a trust fund baby, so I work for a living. But he really takes care of me. He answers his phone when I call him from far away, or text messages and everything. And he's coming, he's staying the weekend, and we're going to try to work some of these issues out. I'll show you what I've done here for his prep. So this is all the stuff that was back in there in the rear berth, in the stern berth. So we got my kayak, we got my suitcase, we got my life raft, we got a seat, a couple other things. That's the bulk of the stuff. And this is the back way to the engine, so I've got it all cleared. Pull up these cushions, and there's a couple of hatches there, and you go in through this way too. Take the stairs off, remove that. So I wanted it all to be clear for him when he got here. So he's gonna help me, hopefully, even if we can't get to it all because we have to order a part. Although we've already anticipated some things that I might need, and I've already contacted a couple of places that we could get the things tomorrow if we need them. Also, Keys Rigging came by because, hold on just, so Keys Rigging, the owner was working all day in Key West, but he came by here this evening, and he can park right there. So he came by on his way home and looked at my car there, and he said that it appeared that this was the track was loose, and somehow it slipped off there. So there are a couple of rods that go in there, and I found one on the deck, but I couldn't find the other one. So he's trying to track that down. So this is not broken or anything. He can put it back together. He just needs these two rods. They're about this long, and I found one but couldn't find the other. It probably went overboard. It was crazy coming across the Gulf and Florida Bay. And the other thing was, he taught me a lesson, and I didn't know why this was like that, because this line is all the way pulled out. Well, he pointed out, he said, "You see how tight this is?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's rolled up too tight." He said, "You probably rolled it up in the wind with the winch." And I said, "I did." And he said, "That's not good seamanship." So I have to roll off the wind and roll it up. I can do it by hand. He said it won't be hard, but all the flapping and everything just doesn't do it any good, and it was flapping. So I'm gonna undo this here at the dock and roll it back up, and it'll go all the way in. But yeah, that was a good lesson. So that's it for now. This place is going to be jamming. There's people trickling in for the mini lobster season, but the bulk of them are coming Saturday and Sunday, so it's probably going to be pretty lively around here. But I got this great big slip, and again, I mentioned this is made for a bigger boat, of course, but they wanted to put me in here because they have, the majority of boats that are coming in are small, so they have like more bigger slips available. So they put me in here, and I was glad because I got this long finger pier. It's easier for me to get on my boat back there rather than right here on a short finger pier like what would be over there. And I have room to take my dinghy down and put it on the side. I still got plenty of room. There's the pilings right there. So I got an awesome setup. Look how close I am to parking, you know, for people, for these for someone to come and fix my boat. And I just did laundry right there. That's nice and convenient. The pool, haven't been to the pool yet this time, but I plan on it. Bathroom, showers, nice restaurant, and that's where Billy will be staying, at this hotel that they have here on property. So I think that's it. I'm really excited. Billy's coming to town. He's probably in an Uber right now, in between Key West and Marathon, and hopefully get this stuff worked out, because I can't go to the Dry Tortugas, A, with charging problems, and B, with oil problems, oil leaking problems. So I know that makes sense. Anyway, that's it for now. SaltyAbandon out.